Great, because we're going to call Kev right now.
Oh, so we're just going to... Okay.
We're just
Did he text you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, why we're just jumping through. I guess we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Wow.
It's fine.
Sorry. Hey, I apologize to you listeners for our awesome structure here.
Oh, crap. Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Kev, don't call me like that, dude. Let me fucking...
Hey, man, you know who I am happy for? Grant fucking Harlan.
Let's video call him here.
Obviously,
Hey,
you
also-
spit on me, dude.
Hey, also, by the way, suck it, motherfuckers. John Short made the main.
Okay.
Yo, bro.
Hold on.
Oh, we got video action.
Well, we're FaceTiming him because I couldn't get the FaceTime audio right away here.
What'd you say?
Well, we got
Are
to...
you guys all together?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yep. Hold
Fuck
on.
Yeah.
There's the boys.
Oh, hey, buddy.
There's
up?
the boys.
Yeah.
There's the camera set up.
Nice
We're
hair,
here.
buddy. Nice hair.
We're here.
Yeah, dude, it's a mess.
So, bro, how's it going?
It's going. Wait, are we on live yet? Or
Yeah, nope,
are we just talking?
we're live, so don't talk shit about anybody you don't want to fight in the pits, all right?
Well, perfect timing because I'm driving for the next 20 minutes or so, so solid. Hopefully it's not too loud in the van. But no, dude, I'm doing good. I'm pretty stoked on the whole afternoon and what yesterday entailed.
So, I got to say two things. Number one, that quad into the left-hander before the long-ass rhythm section that was like 3-3-3.
3-3-3.
I was like, dude, Kev's got that quad all day long because we did that at his house.
That's what I thought the same thing. I was like, he could do that in a sleep.
Dude, you're not wrong. So the biggest two things that were different is one, that one was larger. So
Jesus.
it was, it was actually quite a bit bigger. But the biggest thing was the tabletop was taller too, so it shot you higher.
Oh, okay.
Mine shot me, mine still shoots you pretty high, but it's like, that's a jump I would do second lap. This one was tougher because you had a triple, you had an on-off that was soft and rutted, and then you had a triple that was super tough to get downsided, and then it's like squirrely kind of lines, soft transition up into the quad, and I was not about to kind of go sideways, get cross-rutted at all, or kind of have it yanked me. You know how like when tracks get soft and rutted, they can yank you left or right?
Yeah.
AKA Seattle into tough blocks while I was winning kind of deal.
Yep.
B-Ray and the LCQ.
Just just did not seem worth it to me. Even when I was behind Freddie, because like in LCQ, and I even said that kind of for the blog and everything like that. Like I had him covered. Like I could have probably got around him if I wanted to. But
That was my
I know
next thing.
Freddie. Freddie's my boy. We were on the same team last year. I was stoked to be battling with him and actually have an edge on him because I was faster from the finish line until we passed the mechanics area. And then actually the rhythm after that too. But he was a little bit better on the other portion of the track. I got right up next to him in the whoops right before the mechanics area one lap. But, there's no reason to force the issue when we had a little bit of a gap on third and fourth. And, going to the main event for sure at A1 instead of throwing myself over the face of a triple and not even be on the race like last year, like no brainer.
Yep, that was about to be my second thing is like watching that, I thought Freddie was holding you up, but I did think that you were doing the smart thing about not forcing it because that way you guys were just in the main because it was chaos behind you.
Well, yeah, man. Like
Yes.
after all the bullshit you went through with the van and all that, you're in the fucking main at A1, dude.
All of the adversity, son of a bitch.
Hey, if they had the Rock
That
Hard
was a
Ride Hard
lot.
award, you'd still have it. You'd get it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All I know is that was just a lot of stress. Like, not only, it's shitty situations, right? But it was just so much stress and things to overcome and feeling like I was so behind the eight ball to come out and make that happen that quickly, especially, like, we didn't make a main until round 6 last year. So to pop it off on the first one and do it, in not like a barely fashion, like more of like we earned it kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty happy. Even with the heat race, like I jumped out to a good start right next to Nichols and, obviously quite confident on my start. So I was neck and neck with him. I was like, I'm just going to keep it on a little bit longer than this guy. Homie and I let off at pretty much the exact same time. And he was on the inside of me. So that pushed me off, put my hand up, just rode down the sideline. Had to roll both triples the first lap, so it was like 17th or 18th, and fought my way back to 10th, which I was happy with that.
Yep.
So I mean, it was solid all around. Just like bikes handling better. Obviously, did not get nearly the amount of time that I wanted on the bike. on my track, testing like certain injuries, illnesses, stuff like that. So it's good to finally, see all the suffering pay off a little bit.
So, question for you: have you checked in on your boy Faulkner? Is he dead or?
Dude, rude, not cool.
No,
bro.
no, I did get a word from Justin on him.
I've asked a couple people because, bro, when I watched that, like, I don't have any insider information. I've gotten zero information. Besides, I've heard that I think he's just banged up. I don't think anything's crazy wrong. I'm hoping, but like when I saw the video, his leg/knee situation did not look good.
Yeah, was
knee and hand is what I was told, and then they couldn't get him in for an MRI last night, so we had to wait until today to get in.
Interesting.
So that's where he was at today, getting the knee MRI'd, and then the hand they were worried about too.
So,
well, you've got better insider information than I do.
Hey, for once.
So
just for once.
So next question: did McElrath try to fight you in the pits?
Did you
or-
feel
No,
shame
I
at
was
your
gonna say,
back?
do you have a brake lever mark in your back?
Yeah, dude, because
Yeah.
that was just perfect.
Yeah, dude.
Engage.
So I didn't know who it was. Like, obviously, we're on that starting line. I had first gate pick. I had a pretty good line. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know Freddie was good at starts like that. Like, obviously, I'm pretty confident. So I was like, okay, as long as I get a decent jump, I'll be good. I did have to clutch a little bit. So as soon as I got out, I was like, all right, Freddie's got this. I just need to sneak up right up on the inside of him and pinch anybody off that's coming on the inside. I had the wheel on McElrath. I didn't know it was McElrath at the time.
Uh-oh.
Full front fender. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
No, you're good.
Yep, we're good now.
Oh. So, yeah, all I saw was a yellow front fender. I didn't know who it was, whether it was Chiz or him. And I felt him he was kind of like coming into me. And I was like, dude, just don't push us all over. That's all I have to ask. So I kind of low-key leaned into it a little bit because I knew there was going to be pressure there. But I had the wheel, and you even saw on the replay, my rear end was off the ground because I was trying to stop.
Yeah.
So, there was nowhere I could have gone. I had the wheel on him. Freddie had the wheel on me. So I'm victim to what Freddie does, and he's victim to what I do.
Yeah,
Just part of it, and it looked like he tagged the inside of that berm a little bit, and I think that's what made him knife.
Yeah, it looked like a soft spot is what he hit there.
No, that's racing. Your handlebars are in front of his.
Yeah.
So
and on the LCQ, you definitely got the jump because I was watching you on the gate because we could see you on the TV, and you definitely got the jump on the gate for sure. So that was good. So
yeah, dude. I mean, I'm tickled pink, to be honest. I mean, and I hadn't even done a 20 lap or 20 minute or anything at all since last Supercross, and I didn't do it hardly last Supercross season besides the mains I was in. I did not have any kind of that length of race under my belt because of all the little stuff that was going through, the getting ready for Red Bull Straight Rhythm, then testing, then getting sick, then Paris, then coming back, having hand issue, a wrist issue, riding, trying to get back out to California, then it raining all week, and having van issues, and then getting 2 days of riding in and going racing. So I'm pretty stoked to make it happen with the minimal prep.
Yep.
Kev's got fucking points after A1.
Kev's got points after A1.
yeah.
And just like that, we've already started to qualify for the SMX.
Super duper.
Oh,
motor.
super duper
motocross.
Humpty Dumpty motocross.
So
No, I wanted to ask you about the canvas gear, Kev. I think that's a pretty good deal for you, and man, that opens up some marketing opportunities for you. And hey, I think
absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us about that a little bit, man. How'd that come about?
So, I mean, more or less, they just reached out to me. I wanted to see what they were kind of interested in doing. We worked out a deal, and my Fly contract was up. Obviously, still have a good relationship with Fly, staying in their helmets, but so we just worked out a helmet-only deal with Fly, and then canvas for the gear because specifically for those reasons, I like how everything's sublimated into their jerseys, so it's a little bit more professional. So it's not just iron-on logos, which is super sick. I've never had that before. And then I have if I want to put a sponsor. If somebody else wants to come on board and I want to put a sponsor all the way down my sleeve, I have the ability to move certain logos and even their branding on their gear as long as it's somewhere else. But I have the ability to move stuff around to make it work for my program. And that, with Fly, I didn't have that opportunity. So
yeah, no, I think that's awesome. I was thinking about it this morning. as long as you're down to wear whatever, you can sell that as like a sponsor slot. If Travis here wants to sponsor you and put you in Ronald McDonald gear, let him design your gear, you're gonna fucking wear it, I'm sure. So
yeah, exactly. So
no, that's cool. I like
I'm pretty
it.
stoked. Yeah, I'm stoked on that. We're kind of working on a couple changes to make with the gear, but other than that, dude, like it's comfortable, it's thin, it's light, it's pretty legit.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I like I said, I really like the opportunities to help support your program more. I mean, I think some sponsors are gonna want to have your whole body, and it gives them a cool experience too, to maybe where they can go on and design them gear themselves and get them more involved as well.
There is something we're gonna have that has to do with that coming soon to the public.
Good.
We're gonna have like a little
cool.
Yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say because we're kind of working on the whole idea. But yeah, we've got some cool stuff in the works.
Well, I kind of have an idea. I seen they had their kiosk that they're putting into some dealerships. Maybe a kiosk in the pits, in your pits, or something like that.
Not necessarily that, but it'll have to do with some fan interaction stuff. So you'll see.
All right, we'll wait and see.
Can I put my face on that thing? Big
That's what he
on
said?
your chest?
Hey, if
$10,000.
No. That's the thing.
Hey,
if you're paying,
what about
he'll
that
fucking
check?
wear it.
We can make it happen.
There you go.
Hey,
Write the check.
If the check comes in, we can dress him up like Ronald McDonald. We can do whatever we want with
here
it.
we
No,
go.
that's fucking weird, but
Here we go. Okay.
all right.
Hey,
so,
we should design some gear where it looks like some muscles, like those beach towels.
all right.
There, I did
so Kev, what's your plan for the week, man? Because you're going to be riding a mudder in Oakland, right?
Yeah, dude. I don't even really know because I got kind of the connection in with the Dirtwork Boys, and I was like, because there's a massive rumor going around that hey, well, they're going to cancel Oakland. We're going to do this coming weekend at Anaheim again. So I asked the Dirtwork Boys, I was like, hey, is that going to happen? Like, what's our situation here? He's like, nah, dude, we got to go to Oakland because they're doing Monster Jam at Angel Stadium this coming weekend. So it's going to be very, very interesting. I don't really know what to do about it, to be really honest. I don't think there's really anything you can do. You just got to go there and deal with what they got.
Yeah, because they're supposed to get rain for the next 7 days, and it's supposed to rain all
dude,
day, the race day.
Yeah, there's no getting out of it kind of deal. And I don't understand what they can do here because it's not like they have dirt sitting inside it somewhere. Like that stuff's probably going to be wet. They're not going to be able to build anything.
Dude, it's gonna be like they're gonna have to send everybody down to Mumford's
This is
place
gonna be like
preseason.
This is gonna be like Daytona. This is gonna be like Daytona 2008, man. It's gonna be fucking terrible.
Dude, I don't think so. It's going to be way worse than that because at least they
so.
got to build the track while it was dry.
Yeah, because
this is going to be mush.
They haven't even built it yet.
Yeah, because they've always said that, like, hey, if it doesn't rain on race day, we can make do. But if it rains on race day, we don't really have much we can do.
Yep.
Well, now they're going into where everything's already going to be wet as it is.
Yeah, they're just going to be pushing slop around.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how are they going to get. Yeah, how are they going to get anything to pack? Like, especially if it's like raining good. Like, there's a hurricane going on there. How you may just get a downpour for an hour that you can't. Are they going to have to like put a massive tent over where they want to build each jump until they get it built?
We'll see
and
here.
Then move it?
You're going to have no whoops, a lot of straightaways, and one triple.
Yeah, basically
It's
a
gonna be
turn
fucking flat track. It's gonna be flat track, bro.
It's gonna be a turn.
That's
track.
what we should do.
There's gonna be
Just
no
flat
rhythm.
track.
There's gonna be no rhythm section. There's no way they're gonna be able to build the track like replica. There's
I don't
no
know.
fucking way.
No,
I don't know,
I already
man.
said it's gonna. I already saw it was gonna be tamed down, but
Well,
with
Weege
the
already
rain
said-
that's coming, there's no way. And
Well,
you know
Weege-
they're not pulling the lime out again.
Well, and
No.
Weege already said that it was raining there all day on Saturday even.
Yeah,
So yeah, that track is gonna be shit.
but like to Kev's point, you can't even build anything with that.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm gonna be really surprised because this is, I think, the first time they've had to deal with something like this
ever.
ever.
Yeah,
Because usually they got in there and it's been dry and then it started to rain. Well, now,
yeah. Like
Yeah.
this point, they can't even get it built and then cover it. So
well, hey, at least you're only gonna have one practice, so that's cool.
Kev, you bring the two-stroker?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
No, that's gonna.
You bring the two-stroker to race in the mud?
oh, fan favorite.
Cut down on the cost of maintenance?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's a lot cheaper to rebuild that two-stroke
I don't know.
motor.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do about that situation, man. I wish I could get my old practice bike from last year out here somehow.
Look, call Dad. Tell him jump in the
Hey
truck.
man, you got to go to Oakland.
No.
You got to go to Oakland, pops.
Dad.
Hey, you got to get that transmission fixed like tonight.
Hey,
Bro, I'm gonna need you real bad. You got to
That-
drop everything you're doing.
that video with you guys going back and forth, like I could totally relate to that.
I think at some
Dude,
point,
Frank's awesome.
I think every moto person, maybe not to that extent because that was like next level shit, but I think every moto person that's been doing this for a while can watch that video and relate to what Kev went through at some point.
Yeah,
like
Whether you're
too,
going
it
from
just-
national
yeah.
to national, like dude, we had times where we were going from Ponca to Loretta's and our truck just broke down.
Well, it's and just like going back and forth with your dad, like he wants you to do something one way and he's bitching at you, and you're like, well, what the fuck are you yelling at me for?
Yeah, what the fuck are you yelling at me for, Dad? I didn't do it.
Yeah, I think it's so
dude,
relatable.
That was actually like, it. Yeah, dude, I had a lot of people come up and talk. I mean, obviously everybody was just like, "Oh man, you got out here, crazy story." Yada yada. I just looked at. I mean, that thing's almost got 10,000 views. That's actually kind of good.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure, man.
Yeah.
Well, I love how your dad goes, did you bolt it down from bottom up? No, I went through the top to bottom.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Who was
Well,
it?
no, well, like when you guys were
Colton?
towing it, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Dude, put it in fucking neutral or something."
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because I didn't know. Like, I put it in drive, figuring that I mean, yeah, the transmission doesn't work, but maybe it needs to be in drive, so you're not. Like, maybe I could help him a little bit, but then after he was like, "No, like you can't do that because if it moves forward, then it takes tension off." I was like, "All right, that makes sense," but I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was great. That was
Yeah.
that. Like I said, that video. So many people could relate to that. They're like, "Yep, been there at least once in my life."
No, relatable content. We love it.
Yep, relatable content.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kev's
What's
a human
up,
being.
man?
But no,
We're just
man,
having fun out here.
that's awesome.
And
No,
once
we're
again-
stoked.
Points after A1.
Yeah,
Points
no,
after A1.
just
Yeah,
A1,
I'm
man.
stoked with that. Like,
That's the crown jewel of our sport, kind of the opener, and you were on the gate.
just keep it rolling. Just keep it rolling.
big time.
Hey, look, if it's too muddy this week, just be like, yo, can I just go out there in my boots and run the track? I'll probably be faster anyway.
Kev, honestly though, are you? Have you ever ridden a legit like supercross, like mud supercross race, or no?
What is the muddiest one that I've raced?
I mean, I wouldn't think
I
so
know I've
because you've done a lot.
raced
Because you've
some
always done
soft
East
ones.
Coast.
Yeah, and I mean last year we didn't have. Oh, I mean no, because I wouldn't even consider Atlanta to be a mudder because I mean it was terrible at the beginning, but it shaped up
Shaped up
decent.
real good.
Like I haven't, yeah, like you could jump everything. I haven't been to something that you can't jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey man, maybe Kev's gonna pull an old school Josh Woods from 2005. He's just gonna get on the box.
Jake Marsack,
Just get on the
Daytona
fucking
08.
box. He's
Yeah.
gonna get on the box. He's gonna rip a holy, clear track. He's gonna have his tear offs. Everybody's gonna stack up the first turn. Kev's gonna win.
Maybe. Who knows?
I think we
Big
lost.
bonus check
Big
coming
Big
from TLR
bonus check.
Coatings.
Not from TLR Coatings.
Just
No.
somebody.
No.
Big bonus
Somebody.
coming from somebody.
Not from TLR Coatings.
Kev gets on the box. Somebody's giving him a bonus.
That's a Letco Cycles thing.
I would
30K.
hope somebody, but
30K.
TLR Coatings isn't even on the bike. Yeah, are we?
yeah, you guys are.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's
The,
just the it's
the
just
show we're on.
We were
can't
thinking
the
have
other-
them.
just
the
the other
show's not
logo.
out to the field.
Just the other logo's got the.
Yeah, the other show's not allowed on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a sore subject.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
No,
It's
we're
fine.
good.
It's fine.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
It did
Well,
come
I'll-
out of Travis's mouth, so we're good over
I'm
on
gonna call
this
you
side.
tomorrow. We're gonna ask about. I got some questions. What we should have done is we should have put the show logo on the bike and then pulled like a Dean Wilson whatever and
the
put the
censored
censored
thing
sticker
on it.
over it. That would have been awesome.
Or just some
funny.
duct tape X.
Yes. Yes. So
Well,
all right.
cool, Kev. Yeah, it looks like you're taking the seatbelt off, doing whatever you're doing. So
Yeah.
No, I'm chilling. If you guys got other questions, I'm chilling for right now.
I don't think I have anything else because
No, I just wanted to really know what he was thinking going into the weekend because
Yeah.
I think for the first time in a while, a lot of people are actually like looking at the forecast, thinking all the same thing.
Yeah.
What the hell is going to happen? So I just kind of
Yeah,
want to see what you were
man.
going to do.
I don't really know, like, because I don't know what I'm just gonna race the race bike. Like, I don't really have a chance. Really a choice there.
Fuck.
Because I'm flying up to that. I'm not gonna take my van just because I don't want my
Stolen?
backup van to get stolen. Yeah.
yeah,
It's a great
So-
great
The
option.
fact that he had to make that comment tells you that we need to stop going to Oakland.
yeah.
Really. I don't want it to get stolen. And they'd look at Kev's van going, would you really think that'd get stolen? No, yeah, it'd get stolen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Or I don't want my bike to get yanked out of the back of it. So I don't know. There's just that kind of situation. But
Yeah.
so I'd like to ask you guys, what were your expectations coming into A1? What did you think I was going to do?
make the main.
I was up in the air with it.
I was bubble, but I know what you got going on those starts, and I knew if you were in the LCQ, you had a real good shot at it. And I also knew that you put in a lot more work in the off season and had more tools in your toolbox per se, track to ride on, etc.
Yes.
So
You know me, I'm the constant realist. So I was like, well, there's him, this guy. I think I list off like 5. I'm like, realistically, all 5 of them can make the main. And like it's kind of up in the air. So
I even thought that, like, going into my heat race, seeing what my heat race was, I was like, 9th place is wide open. I said, it's like Grant, Clay, Cade, me, and maybe like 2 other people. I was like, it's wide open on whoever just gets the start and runs the cleanest race.
Yep.
So I was pretty confident there. Obviously, screwed myself in the start. But like coming into the night, with all the BS that I had to go through in the last 2 weeks, like obviously it drained me a little bit. So I was just like, I really didn't know. Like I wanted deep down, I was like, dude, I want to make every main. Like I think that's a cool goal. But I was like, dude, like A1 is gnarly. Like we got AC back, we've got Craig moved up, everybody's pretty much there and healthy for the most part. And I knew it was going to be super tough. So like, biggest goal was just not wad myself on the second lap of the heat race and ruin my first half of my season like last year.
Yep.
But yeah.
So
the whole actually getting into the main thing, I was pretty skeptical of it too. Like I didn't really know where I stacked up. I hadn't been able to ride in the last month pretty much. So to get out there and come from the 17th, 18th, I don't know where I was, back to the 10th in the heat race, I was like, okay, like I had first gate pick going to the LCQ. Obviously, I'm super confident in the LCQ situation because most of the big dogs are out of there, so I know it's kind of wide open. But even going to the LCQ, it was McElrath, Chiz, me, Cade, Norin, and like John Short, like 2 or 3 other, and then Josh Hill. I was like, bro, like it's gonna be a scrap for it all. And then I figured Benny was gonna be in it too before I knew Benny was in the hospital. But
what was he in the hospital for?
He told me that he looped out in the whoops after the
Benny.
After the finish line. So I don't know exactly what happened or whatever, but he was getting all checked out.
At least he didn't hit the tunnel.
Yeah,
it's a real Benny thing to do.
At least he didn't hit the tunnel.
Jesus. Oh God.
So how were your nerves going into A1, Kev? Were you super nervous, or is it I get in the main, it's awesome, like whole deal.
Yeah, I was gonna be stoked to get in the main event, to be really honest. Just compared to what I went through last year and how terrible I felt on the bike last year at A1.
Yeah.
So obviously, yes, having the track, I did not get to spend nearly as much time on the track, do any of the testing hardly that I wanted to get done due to illness and stuff like that. Because the 2 weeks before Paris was going to be my testing. I had all this stuff set up to try different stuff and test. First day of riding went well and was sick for the next, 6 days of that week and the whole next week. So I got completely screwed out of all my testing time. So when I came back from Paris, obviously I had no riding time before Paris, so struggled at Paris a little bit. Came back over, and then, just had a hand and a wrist issue from after then and didn't really get to ride. So nervous a little bit, yes, but got in and I knew the track was going to be soft and kind of squirrely, and I actually expected it to be worse. I expected me to ride worse, too, because of how bad I felt last year. I was expecting to feel like that. But I got out there and I was kind of just flowing and having fun. And I was like, okay, like not too bad. Kind of figured out the rhythms. And then after the first qualifying session, sitting 20th, I was like, dude, like I got McElrath and then like Chiz, a couple other guys behind me. I'm like, let's go. And then struggled in the second one a little bit because I was having fun in the free practice and first qualifying session. Second one, I was trying to turn it up a little bit and just kept kind of making little mistakes, clipping stuff, and was just not very clean with it. So was kind of down in the dumps after that. That was just like, damn, like I just had almost a top 20 qualifying spot. Now I'm sitting 28th. And then, had a good heat race and took that momentum into the LCQ and made it happen. So, I don't know. Not really nervous, but at the same time, I just wanted to get through the night.
What were the whoop size? What was that like?
Way better. Dude, I don't know if you remember the A1 whoops that we had last year, but
Yeah.
I was smiling from ear to ear when I saw these things.
I guess the teams were bitching. Like
Yeah.
all off season.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
the
heard.
whoops
That's why
need
I
to be
was
smaller.
interested because nobody really mentioned it yesterday, and like obviously with the way the weather shaped up and stuff, they broke down really
That
interesting.
second section looked really fun. Like you come off the tunnel there, and as you're coming down the downside,
Yep.
as you G out on the bottom, it kind of lifts your bike right into the whoops. I feel like that'd be a real fun feeling. I don't know if that's how it actually felt, Kev, but
No, because you
Kev's
can
like,
come
"No,
down
that's
into that
shit."
thing a million miles an hour if you wanted to. So you just how big
yeah.
a balls
So
you
I
got.
didn't know if
pretty
when
much.
you got to the bottom, the suspension kind of did its job and rebounded into the whoops.
It did work nicely for that, but that set of whoops were really edgy. Like, yeah, there was only 6, 7 of them, but like if you saw Faulkner, like those guys, like if you came in hard and you caught an edge, it would swing you out hard. So you like, and at the same time, like towards the main event, like they kind of got a groove in them that you just try to stay in that groove, and the last 2 or 3 were pretty much gone.
Yeah,
but that's just the way it kind of was. The whoops, yeah. So more or less, they built them with dozers this year. Last year, they built a lot of them with wheel loaders. So that's what they told me when they came out and built my track. They didn't really get in trouble for any of that stuff, but yeah, there was a lot of people talking. They were tired of people complaining and everything like that. The wheel loader whoops can be bigger, steeper, gnarlier. If you build them with a dozer, they're a little bit more manageable for a majority of the riders, which obviously maybe the top guys don't like that, but for safety reasons, that's probably what they're going to do a majority of the time. Not all the time, but they're probably going to stick with more dozer whoops. That's what they build at my house.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Those weren't fun either.
No,
Okay, bud.
the ones at my house were bigger than the ones that we had this weekend.
Oh, really? Oh man, maybe
Yeah.
I could have done the ones there at A1 then.
Listen
This-
to triple Travis.
This
over
fucking
here.
guy over here.
Fucking. No, last thing for you, probably before we want to let you go here. So you mentioned testing and
Yep.
stuff. What exact things were you looking at testing? Did you get some some unobtainium or just some?
No, just
Special little
different styles. Just different styles of suspension was really all.
Okay.
Nothing really going to get into specifics with it, but yeah, my biggest thing was the transition to the A-kit shock. That I think is a game changer.
Yeah.
At least in the whoops. Like I don't know, outdoors it always felt pretty good. It felt pretty good in everything through Supercross, but I sucked in the whoops, and now I have a lot more confidence that my bike handles properly in the whoops. So.
Interesting. Kind of
Yeah,
gets
the
rid of
biggest thing was
that
just-
side-to-side kick with the what do you got, a track shock on there?
Yes,
Yeah.
a little bit. It like I don't know if it just felt pogo-y. Like it felt like it was always sending my front end down into the next whoop instead of now. Like it just feels more plush, where it's just like your front end doesn't do a whole lot in the whoops. Your rear end is what drives you through the whoops, and it feels good with that instead of having that teeter-totter sensation of the stock shock.
Awesome. No, that's cool.
All right, well, bud, thanks for coming on. We'll let you get
Indeed.
back. We'll let you get back to mentally preparing for this mud race this weekend.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be awesome. So, but all right, thanks,
Well,
buddy.
I'll keep you guys in the loop.
Good luck, bud.
Thanks,
Hey,
man.
Take it easy.
Later.
Bye.